Hello. You must be Violet. So it looks like you have the case of the blueberries. Yeah. That's alright. That's alright. I can easily reverse it. It's just gonna take around, 20 to 30 minutes. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. So I'm gonna need the gum for my mouth. Yeah, just hand it over here. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Now that we've got that covered, I'm gonna start by checking to see what your pulse sounds like. No big deal. I just need to make sure that you still have one. Yeah. Because sometimes in rare cases it will turn your heart into a blueberry. Not ideal, but we can reverse it. So I'm just gonna need you to breathe in, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Checking your heart, checking your lung. Just gonna go around you. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Breathe out and breathe out. Alright. That wasn't so bad now, was it? No. You're doing very well so far. Okay, so I heard that you do have a slight problem with some behavior of yours. We are gonna have to address that first, before we get to the actual part. Okay, thank you. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab a few things. Mr. Loompa, he just had to start doing this, so I just, getting it ready. Okay. Yeah, apparently he's been getting sued. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. So I'm just gonna have to write down a few notes about you, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, ready? Can you tell me kind of what your passion is? Okay. Really? Oh, your mom said something about that. Yeah. Okay. And now, can you tell me what you feel when you're doing this passion of yours? And why do you like chewing gum so much? Alright. Yeah, you are an avid gum chewer. Yes, you are. But that's okay. It's alright. I'll just put that there for now. Okay. just gonna poke your brow cheek. How do you feel right now? Bloated? That makes sense. That's perfectly normal to feel right now. I know you are full of blueberry juices, and blueberry juices tend to make one feel bloated and kind of uncomfortable. So I'm going to try to get you back to your normal state as best as possible and efficient as possible, but that isn't to say that there won't be like any side effects. And the side effects that one would typically kind of come across is that you may stay blue. Yeah, I know. And you may experience more flexibility or hyper. You may be more hyper. And if that's okay with you, I'm gonna need you to sign a waiver. Let me just write down the side effects. Okay, here you go. Just write it there. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Make sure Mr. Wonka knows that you signed the waiver so we don't get sued. I don't know why people are suing. I mean, it's just candy. And you did get warned before you started chewing the gum. But nevertheless, I'm covering all our bases, all our grounds. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and start deflating you. It should only take, I don't know, we'll see. You are very, very large, and normally, since the gum has only been tested on Oompa Loompas, like myself, we only get to about a yay high, yay roundness. You're about 10 feet and like 20 feet wide. So, if I were to guess, yeah. So, I'm just gonna grab my stick and start it. Okay, these are all the things that we need. And first I have to start by drenching you slightly in this. It's like an oil, but it's made from cacao, and this should help the effects, not be so drastic. So if you could just hold still for me, I'm just gonna go all around you. I need to stand up for this one. Really get up. Oh yeah, you're pretty high up there. Yep. Around here. Just okay, that should be good. You should. How are you feeling? You doing okay? Perfect. You look nice and shiny. Okay. The magic of the cacao beans, will naturally just soak into you, and you will not feel a thing. I promise you. I promise. Then hopefully you won't have like little blueberry warts everywhere. That's kind of what we're trying to get rid of, like make sure that you don't have. So we're just gonna wait about like 5 minutes before we start the deflating part, and I'm gonna have you drink this. I should probably tell you what this is, because it's gonna taste pretty bad. But don't be alarmed. It's gonna kind of resemble rainbows on a stormy day with a side of manure. And that's because we've kind of encapsulated. Excuse my English. I'm an Oompa Loompa, and I normally don't speak your language, but regardless. Still gonna have you drink this. And so I'm just gonna. Yep. Ready? Just. Yep, there. I know. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Yeah. Perfect. There you go. How are you feeling? Like you're gonna throw up? Yeah, that's alright. That's a normal part. That's a normal part of this process. You won't throw up. No, it won't let you. And if you did, you'd probably just throw up blueberry guts. Okay. And I'm gonna have you take deep breaths. Ready? Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, you're not down here. No. Do not breathe. Not that. Oh. Yikes. Okay. So breathe that way. Okay. Again, yeah. Breathe that way. Ready? Breathe in and breathe out. There we go. can already kind of go into a little. Oh. There we go. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. There we go, there we go, there we go. And breathe out. I'm gonna give you a big hug, big squeeze. And I'm gonna let go. And I think I need to do that one more time. Ready? Big squeeze. And go. Perfect. Now that you're down enough, we're going to have to do a little incision. And so what I'm gonna do is, don't be alarmed, don't be afraid. I'm just gonna right into your side. And your blueberry juices should just and you should be a normal girl again. So I'm just gonna have to take another deep breath, and then I'm gonna go for it. Okay, let me just wipe my little incision. And then I'm gonna go for it. Are you ready? Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just gonna let that do its thing. And while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna distract you. Okay. Let me tell you a story about the Oompa Loompas. Yeah. So, as you can tell, I'm a little bit taller than the average Oompa Loompa. I'm kind of like a giant to them. But it's because I'm the OG Oompa Loompa. And believe it or not, we're actually so much taller than 3 feet. You know. Mr. Wonka wanted to have midgets kind of walking around everywhere, and so he kind of like created this like chocolate orange with some like magic in it, and he told a lot of my friends to eat it, and they shrunk to like 3 feet. And because they shrunk, and then years go by and stuff, everyone just started being super tiny. Like everyone was just tiny. I was like, well, this is nice. This is awkward. I'm the only one that's left that's like taller than them, and so now I got promoted, I know, to the nurse here, the doctor, and I'm actually so happy. Like, I'd rather do this than make magic chocolate. So that's just a quick little story. I know it's probably not the greatest story, but you were looking at me kind of weird, so I thought I'd explain to you why I was not tinier than this. So anyway, it looks like it's working. And you are pretty deflated, which I'm very happy about because if we sent you home as a blueberry, your mother would probably freak out. So, not that she could do anything though, now that we've had you sign that waiver and stuff. So I'm just gonna there we go. Throw this guy in the trash. Okay, how are you feeling now? Better? More like a girl and less like a blueberry? Good. So it does look like you are unfortunately still blue, which is not a problem. I've heard that there's makeup nowadays that you can eventually wear when you're older, of course, you know. But you can make yourself more like a human, less blue. But on the bright side, I'm sure that maybe you've learned a good lesson today, not to chew random gum that you find, or, you know, if people tell you not to eat it, don't eat it. You are a kid after all. Kids, they don't listen. Trust me. We've had like 20 of them running around here. They never listen. Yeah. And the guys in here, none of them listen. Which is okay. You know, I'm not judging. I'm judging a little, you know, it's kind of our job. We kind of have to judge, you know. Mr. Wonka, he judges hard, and he is very unforgiving. Sometimes I think he's a little bit crazy, but I can't say that or I'll get fired, so don't tell him I said that, okay? Thank you. I did save your life. You could have kept growing. You could have popped. We'd have a lot of blueberry to clean up, yeah. Which would have been you, by the way. So, no, I'm not threatening. No. I don't threaten. That'd be silly. No. But anyway, I do hope that you don't start feeling weird or anything, you know. But if you do, come back immediately and I will have a look at you, okay? So that nothing goes wrong and you'll be perfectly happy and healthy for the rest of your days, okay? So I'm just gonna check your heartbeat and your breathing one last time just to make sure we got all the juices out and you'll be fine, okay? Perfect. Alright, deep breath in and out. Good. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath. Let it out slowly. Okay. Go back around here. Yeah. I'm gonna need to blow into this glove. Alright? Just as hard as you can. And you will get the rest of the juices that are still in your lungs out. Okay? Ready? And blow. Harder. Yep. It's basically like mucus. I know. It's gross. Alright, perfect. I think we're all done here. Yeah. So I'm gonna have my assistant walk you out, and your mother is waiting for you. so you don't have to worry. And hopefully I never see you again. Alright?